Good morning, everybody. Today I would like to briefly repair a hole in my kung fu. Have not yet reviewed the Lee Oskar harmonicas. Years ago, when they first came out, I think like in the mid 80s or so, I thought they were pretty keen, because they were the first harps to offer replacement reed plates commercially. So if one of your reeds went flat, you could just get new reed plates instead of replacing the entire harmonica. The only downside then was back then, the entire harmonica cost about $20, and the new reed plates cost about $20. So there wasn't really any advantage to getting the reed plates. And typically, what I did was I would, after I sat on this or drove my truck over it or whatever it was that I was doing to these, I would buy the entire new harmonica as opposed to just getting the reed plates. And when you get the new harmonica, then you don't have, the old comb with chapstick stuck in it and, all of those other icky problems that happen with combs over the years. Well, these days, the harmonica costs about $40 and the reed plates still cost about $20. So now it becomes an economically favorable exercise to replace the reed plates. The other advantage that Lee Oskar has is that they've got multiple alternative tunings, not to say weird tunings, but alternative tunings in minors, various minor keys. They've got a leading selection of low-tuned harps all the way down to low C, I think. You have to look that up for me. So I have a hard time wrapping my old mind around alternative tunings, and so I don't tend to get those. But for those of you that are mentally limber enough to play those sorts of things, they offer tons of alternatives, and that's pretty cool. I think they're one of the most flexible in terms of tuning in the industry. The harmonicas themselves are made by Tombo in Japan. They are solid, well constructed harps. They're comfortable to play. The reeds themselves are kind of soft. My guess is brass. I spent maybe 18 seconds online trying to figure out what the reeds were made of. Couldn't find anything, but I think they're brass. I don't think they're bronze phosphor or anything like that. So tonally, the Lee Oskar sounds a lot like the Special 20. The only thing that the Lee Oskar is a little curious about is that I'm pretty sure there's really only, every time you put it in your mouth, it plays this. I don't know why that is, but that's what they do. No, I'm just kidding. You can actually play other things on it. Compared to the Special 20. Very close. I think my kid just came home. I'm going to be back in just a moment. Alright, for the last part of this video, I've been relegated here to the basement while the family does furniture bowling or whatever it is that they're doing upstairs. Anyways, really just a summary. I like the Lee Oskar. Tonally, the only real difference that I hear between this and the Special 20 is that this has a little less inherent resonance. So when you stop playing a note, it stops, and the Special 20 has a little bit of follow-through resonance, gives it a slightly fuller tone. In terms of construction, I like the Lee Oskar better. And, there's this business of the replacement reeds. This is an excellent harmonica for the price of the replacement reed. So for $20, this is top of the line. $40, I think I would probably go with the Special 20, but the reed plate replacement situation just isn't quite as good up there. But it's very close anyway, and add to that all of the alternative tunings and the low tunings and things like that. You know, Obviously, I don't need to tell you the Lee Oskar is a player here in the field. It's just not one that I've reviewed before, but I can see, buying these and then going through the replacement reed exercise when they go flat, and they probably will. So anyway, hope you all have a good day. I'll play a little boogie at the end here on the Lee Oskar. It's in the key of C. Oh, that's the other thing. It they copiously label these things with all sorts of. It's kind of confusing to tell what exactly you're playing, but anyway, have a good day. Gosh darn it.